Hey guys, it's Emmanuel, your certified emotion code body code practitioner. Hopefully this is working okay and you guys can hear me. Feel free to comment below and just say hello, where you're from. I'm going to be doing a session for a client that we're doing pro bono work for cancer patients, and I just want to see how I can help them out. I remember I relieved some pain for her just last week, but I want to do some more work this week. Also, at the same time, my wife Jess is going to be sending out frequencies to her using the AOSCAN and Cepheid frequencies to benefit her and help her immune system get stronger so that way we can be able to assist her here. And so excited to see what happens and looking to see the results later on. So the first thing is when I first work with someone brand new, not brand new, but just if a good way to start is just removing trapped emotions. So trapped emotions is what your organs and glands produce these emotional energies the size of a tennis ball to a cantaloupe. Sometimes they can get stuck in the body. They can irritate the tissues of the body, and that's a good place to start. Is just trapped emotions. So I'm going to make some notes here. If you hear me typing, it's because I'm going to be taking some notes. And actually, let me do this. Let me go over to energy, emotional, trapped emotions. We'll just go here. So here's a kind of overview of the different types of trapped emotions. Prenatal, this is before you were born. Inherited, it's kind of like genealogy. Absorbed, shared with you and someone else, felt the same emotions at the same time. And then also the one that you produced by yourself. And so to get started here, I'll just connect with her real quick. So we'll just take 10 seconds to meditate, ask for some help in our mind, and then we'll just jump right into it here. Okay, so from what I remember, recently she said that she has pain that's like a 7 to an 8 on both sides of her ribs. Okay, that's kind of where her pain is. So let's see, I'll just ask her body, I'll say what trapped emotions are affecting both sides of her ribs that are causing her a pain of 7 to 8. And let's see what it says here. The first thing is there's a regular common trapped emotion. Okay, so I'll make a note of that. So common trapped emotion. And let's see what emotion this is real quick. Let's see. Okay. It's confusion. Okay, so confusion. I'll see what age this is at 49, 49, 40. It's recent 40, 41, 42. So this is around 44 years old. Yeah, so I'm going to go remove this confusion here. I'll say there's another trapped emotion affecting the pain those both sides of her ribs. And her body said yes. Okay, so let's see what else we find here. Okay, there's another common one again. Common just means she made it herself, you know. So common trapped emotion. Okay, let's see what this is all about here. Let's see. Yeah, so this is kind of like a longing for something, okay? So longing, let's see, 49, 40, 30, 20, 10, 10, 11, 12. It's around 13 years old. I'm going to remove this longing here. Okay, there's another trapped emotion causing pain there. But I still said yes. Okay, so we got to keep diving in there. Let's see what else we find. This one's a shared trapped emotion. You can see the male and female there. They're both feeling an emotion. If you're in a relationship, there's probably a lot of emotions you guys are both sharing. And what's cool about this is that when you release it from one of your partners, the other partner benefits from it too. You know, so that's a really great benefit. Um, yeah, it's just discouragement. So like her and someone else feeling discouragement. I can even ask, is this a female or a male? It's a male. Okay. When did this come in? Let's see, 49, 40, 30. It's around 34. Okay. So 34, let's go and remove this discouragement here. I'll say there's another trapped emotion affecting pain in those ribs. Her body still said yes. Okay, so I'm just using muscle testing here. I'm not, like psychic at all. This is just all using muscle testing with my fingers, the ring and ring method, and then using a magnet on myself to help her out. Okay, so I'm going to see what else we find here. Okay, this is interesting. So there's also what they call a prenatal trapped emotion. You see a little baby there in the womb there. So prenatal trapped emotion. So let's see what emotion this is real quick. This is like a dread, so let me see, first trimester, second trimester, third trimester. This is the third trimester one here. probably absorbed from the mom, is what I'm guessing here. So I'm going to remove this dread here. Let's see, is there another trapped emotion? There is. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Actually, there's another prenatal one again. Prenatal trapped emotion. Let's see what this is. It's rejection. Yeah. This is actually second trimester. Okay. Probably absorbed from the mom again. Body said yes. So absorbed from mother. Let's go and just release this one. See, there's another trapped emotion affecting pain in those rib areas. No. Anything hidden? No. Okay, so now let's go ahead and dig deeper. Why? So let's use the body code here and just ask, out of all these areas here, which one is probably giving her pain in her rib area? Let's find out what's causing that. Yeah. So it says circuits or systems. Some type of disconnection here. Okay, so it's a spirit to physical disconnection. Okay, so you guys see that one over here? That means usually the spirit, there's a spirit body and there's a physical body. And what this means is that they're not communicating at 100%. So, but there's 3 different types. Okay, so I'm going to say, is this your whole entire body? Her body said no. So this is like a section of your body. Section? Actually, it's saying yes. So it's not like an organ or gland, no, section. Yeah, it's a section. I wonder if it's the rib areas. Yeah, just the rib areas for some reason. Let me see what the percentage is on the connection here. You got 100%, no, 190, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 30. It's around 37%, okay? So, and let's see what else we can do here. Let me see. Okay, so let's find out what's causing this real quick. And let's see here. Let's go here. This could be anything really. Something post-traumatic. Yeah, there's some sort of physical trauma that can come from a car accident, from surgery. Anyway, let's go and just remove this. Actually, let me ask this. There's something below this? No. Okay, let's get rid of this physical trauma energy. Okay, are we at 37%? No, 37, 40, 45, 50, 55. So now we're at 52%. See, we're slowly kind of getting the spirit body and the physical body to talk in that area. Let's see what else. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, there's something mental here. Okay, there's a will to energy. So the question is, will to what? Let's see. Yeah, there's just a will to suffer. When someone's going through a lot of physical issues, you may suffer, or it could be emotional problems. That they have a will to suffer. I'm going to ask, is there something below this? No. Anything hidden? No. Let's get rid of this will to suffer here. Okay, so now are we at 52%? No, 52, 55, 55, 80. Okay, so now we're at 79%. A reverberation here. Yeah, just a current symptom energy. What's really interesting about this one is that you can have, it's almost like your body will make a stunt double of what you're dealing with. So there's nausea, pain, sickness. These are common ones. There could be other ones, but these are the common ones. And when you feel them for a while, your body, it's almost like makes a duplicate of it. Unless you remove the duplicate or the shadow of it, you can kind of have these come and go, right? And so this one, I believe, is pain, and her body said yes. So she has what they call current symptom of pain. And I would say, is there something below this? No. Anything hidden? No. Let's get rid of this current symptom of pain. Are we at 79%? No. So 9, 8, 85, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. So now we're at 100%. So I now have the intention of reconnecting the spiritual section of her body and the physical that are affecting the ribs that are causing pain here. Anything else still causing pain around the rib area? Yep, and her body said yes. So I'm going to put pain around rib area. Let's keep going here. Okay, let's see what goes on. Okay, so circuits or systems. From family member to family member. So if I say, where does this come from? It's from the father's side. Okay, let's go beyond that. It does. Then it goes to his mother. Then it goes back to the father. Does this pattern continue like this? It does. 3, 5, 3, 5, 10, less than 10, 9, 8. So this is 6 generations. Yeah. So we're going to release this miasm here. Okay, is the pancreas happy? Area on the left side and the right side. Yeah, it's actually a lot more complicated than I thought. This little pain, it's a 7 to 8. What happens with that? And let's see what else we got going on here. Let me know. That'd be great. Anyway, so there's a pain 7 to 8 rib area. Let's see what else we find here. Whoops. Okay. So let's see what else we find. Okay, some type of misalignment here. It's in the systems area. It's actually in the muscular system. Okay. Let's see what this is all about here. Abdominal muscle. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it's just if I say, is this the which side is the imbalance on? Is the left side happy? It's not. Is the right side happy? Yeah. So I can say both are unhappy, or another word to say is both. Interference energy. I'll say, is there something below this? No. Anything hidden? Okay, let's get rid of this one. Are the transverse abdominis symptom energy again? Yeah. Remember, this is a different area, right? So current symptom. I'm guessing it's pain, and her body said yes. Let me remove this one too. Anything else affecting the transverse abdominis area? No. Is it happy? It's happy now, right? So I'm gonna do a quick reset here. All right. So now let's see. Is there something else we can, how do I say this? Work on in regards to the pain in the rib area? It's 7 to 8. Okay. So now her body says know, right? So I'm not even working with her. Like, she doesn't know I'm working on her today. I mean, she does actually today, but she doesn't know what time I'm doing it. She doesn't know I'm doing it live. That's kind of the benefit of you doing this, because these can all be done via email session. So if you're a busy guy or a busy person, this works out. Or if you're a child, you're 5 years old, you can't do this. You can't respond to some questions I have. So it can be done via proxy. That's what I'm doing right now, technically. So the next thing that she had is, let me just refer to her email here. She can't eat that much. She says can't eat that much without feeling bloated or vomiting. Okay, so the question is, would her subconscious know what's going on? Absolutely. So let's find out why she has that. It says circuits and systems. System area. Okay, let's see what this is. It's in her digestive system. And okay, what's coming up here is the so interesting, her esophagus, which can cause difficulty swallowing, feeling or something stuck in the throat, acid reflux. Her esophagus is not happy, right? So let's find out what's going on here. Is there an associated imbalance affecting the esophagus? And her body said yes. Okay, so let's find out what's going on with this real quick. Okay, some type of energy, something post-traumatic again. There's like a physical emotional shock, kind of like a period of stress. I'll say, is there something below this here at all? No, anything hidden? Let's get rid of this shock here. Is the esophagus happy now? It still says there's still something left. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, energies. Something emotional here. There's a compound. Okay, so she's a common emotional compound. This is when she felt two emotions at the same time. So let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, the first one is worry and feeling unsupported. Okay, is there something else below this? No, let's go and release this worried and unsupported. Now, if she was here with me on the phone, I can ask her what age this is at, and we can muscle test it, but there's no need to. She's not here. So I just have to ask the question, do we need to know more? Her body says no. Is her esophagus happy? There we go. So esophagus is doing good now. I'll just do a quick reset here for the esophagus. Anything else that's causing you to feel bloated? Fine here. See circuits and systems. Yeah, it's the energy body. Something in the meridians here, main meridian. And yeah, her small intestine meridian. Something's going on here. And look, it does say here causes bloating, gas, ab discomfort, slow digestion. Um, right side. For some reason, it says it's on the right side. Okay. Let me see what's bugging this one here. Energies. Okay, something emotional. There's a compound here. Okay, there's a common emotional compound. So common emotional compound. Let's see, 1, 2, 2 trapped emotions. Let's see what the first one is here. So compound means you feel 2 or 3 emotions at the same time. That's basically what that means. Let me see what the first one is here. Yeah, the first one is a rejection, kind of feeling vulnerable. Okay, we need to know more about this. No, let's remove this rejection vulnerability. The small intestine meridian happy now on the right side. It's still not, so there's still something else here. Okay, some type of energy here. Yeah, something emotional. Trapped emotion. Okay, there's another trapped emotion here. Let's see what this is. Okay, preconception. These are really interesting. I talked about these, kind of like your spirit body, trapped emotions here. Let's see what this is. Just feeling lost, not grounded. Okay, let's go and remove this one. Anything else affecting the small intestine on the right side? Is it happy? Yes, this one's happy now. So small intestine is happy. We'll do a quick reset here. Anything else we can release in regards to that pain, or I'm sorry, not being able to eat because you want to like vomit, things like that? Body says no. Let me see how much I removed here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's around 15, 16 energies here. That's pretty typical. And it could be up to 10 or 11 too. So let me just go and just reset her heart chakra, program her body to process easily, peacefully, and effectively. Again, we are at Compass Healing, we are taking clients who are dealing with cancer, have symptoms of it. They just need to show us proof. Email us at compasshealingcenter@gmail.com. There is kind of a waiting list going on. So the goal is, I believe, I'm going to work with her. I think either, I think 60, yeah, basically 2 months. So giving her 8 pro bono sessions, plus she gets frequencies sent to her every week with the AOSCAN. Also, recommendation for nutrition that might help out. We're going to see if her numbers get better because her immune system is stronger. Again, we don't make any claims to cure cancer, but we do help out the immune system to get stronger, and then the body heals itself, hopefully. So, yeah, excited to see what happens from this. I'm going to go ahead and email her right now, her notes, and ask her to see if the pain from her ribs has gone down. And also, my wife's going to send her frequencies today, and so she should be getting some testing very soon, in the next few days. And so we'll see if there's a change in her testing when she goes to the doctor. All right, everyone, thank you guys for being on here. If you know anyone who, again, is dealing with cancer, feel free to tag them or share this with them, and just know that we do have a pro bono program for Compass Healing. We're very passionate about it. My parents were both oncologists and hematologists, so they helped out cancer patients all their lives. And also, my mother passed away with pancreatic cancer, so it's a very dear disease to me, because I just feel like if I would have done this work with my mom, maybe she'd still be alive. And so, very passionate. Also going to post this on Compass Healing. So if you do want to follow her journey of our client, feel free to go to Compass Healings with an S at the end. That's our practice, and you'll see notifications there besides my newsfeed. All right, everyone, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.